check out my sexy legs, my shins. They've been through a lot so far this warm season. Yeah, I'm in one of my favorite chill spots out here in heaven on this river. Yeah, the Etowah River. Heck yes. First time out here all year on my kayak. I've been neglecting this thing for a while because every place I try to get into is closed. They're open now. They are. I'm yet to be on the Chattahoochee. I'm yet to go to other different places around Georgia. I need to put this thing to good use for real. I do. Go to Stone Mountain. All the other places out here. Yeah, but we're about to get some rain this week. I'm praying that it rains real good. It hasn't rained really good enough to do anything for like the past 2 weeks. It's dry as a bone in many places. Yeah, but you know, I'm gonna have a good time with the buds today, the Budweiser. Yeah, dang. But it's gonna be getting cloudy later. I decided to make it a chill day today and just go about 10 miles on my kayak. Man, I'm so glad I can come out today. This should have been, by this time last year, this should have been my 5th or 6th trip out here in my kayak. But it's only my first trip out here. Dang it. By this time last year, I think I was on my 3rd trip, my 3rd adventure on my kayak. But here we are. How come an airplane always has to fly over when I'm trying to make a video? I don't get that. An airplane hasn't flown over in the past since I even got here 2 hours ago. And you're gonna go right above me. You're crazy. Trying to drown out the audio. There they go. Yeah. But that's okay. I know it's part of the code of the noise out here. It's part of what they use to bleed their voice within the frequencies and the sounds around us, and that's only part of it. It is that loud frequency, that noise thrusting itself through the atmosphere. They can manipulate it with the things around us, like the wind and everything, to create a voice, create something. And I know exactly what that something is. I do. I'm sitting in a very famous spot. I am. A very unique and famous spot for the human race. Yeah. No, it's not. There's no Native American burial grounds out here that I know of. We're not up there by the Etowah Mountains. We're not. That's another 6 miles up the river. Ain't no way I'm going to go that far today. Up there. I have never been up there on the river. It's too far of a paddle in this little kayak. But still, man, very famous spot. 3 or 4 years ago, I was sitting out here in the middle of the river and a thunderstorm rolled through. You probably saw that part of the video. I don't know if you did or not. Yeah. When there's a humongous lightning strike above the hill up here. And you'll never forget that point in that video. I'll never forget that point in that video, that point in time, where I've never heard that kind of thunder before. It went on for at least 15 to 20 miles. It just kept going like a bomb going off. Yeah, and then you heard it. Well, I'll let you hear it. I did. I put it in the video. Yeah, the audio, what they said, the text. Yeshua went that way, the direction of the noise of thunder. But I already know the truth. I do. They use the sounds of nature in many respects to create the voice for themselves, to speak. Yeah. But the one who said Yeshua went that way was not Yeshua himself. It's the cherubs out here hanging out. But that was cool. Gorgeous. I don't know how many pictures I've taken out on this planet like this. I'm not talking about this one spot. I'm talking about everywhere I go, wherever that is, in my dreams or whatever. Gorgeous. Yeah, come to think of it, I'm only about maybe 2.5, 3 weeks behind. I think the first time I was out here last year was, I think it might have been early May. Yeah, maybe late April. So I'm only looking at about 3 weeks behind schedule. Yeah. Winds are blowing hard. It's about 80 degrees right now. I'm trying to start this tan for the first time this year. Yeah. All the closures and all have put a lot of things on hold. I'm just being forced to go out into all the other places and just chill under the trees so the sun's not out. I always have a shirt on. Yeah. But I have a special spot behind us. You know, chill zone. We're not going to go up there. It's too crowded. Too many people. Maybe later on. I'm going to be out here till dark, of course. Yeah. But we're going to go in our little favorite chill zone right through here. Another 2.5, 3 miles up this bad boy. You know what I keep forgetting? I keep forgetting my dang little tripod. The thing I got last year. That I only used to put the iPhone up on trees and stuff like that. You know, to film hands-free. But I mainly got it so I can do this thing on the kayak. The little tiny Joby thing, whatever. With the legs, you have to manipulate. Yeah, and I forgot it. Dang it. Just set that thing up there, you know, so you can see me row through nature. That's all. And I keep forgetting it. But I'll tell you one thing, though. One thing I got to realize. It's been quite a long time since I've been out here. Probably September. Maybe, yeah, early September, just about. Yeah, which means there's probably a few log jams I can't get around. Dang it, I got to remember that. So we might have some issues up the creek. Yeah, but I still have about 2 miles to go. It's going to be a long one for real. Luckily, it's only 1 o'clock out here. Yeah. But check it out. I see something that I enjoy right in front of us. Out here in the middle of nowhere. No, I'm not talking about the 32 ounce, the new 32 ounces. I'm not talking about that thing. I'm talking about this thing right here. So if that's not a sign, I'm going to have blue balls. Different way. God's crazy. I'm keeping this bad boy. My favorite color. Yeah, man. Let me chuck that up there. Heck yeah. A log jam that has progressed over time. Looks like no boats past this point. Also looks like no one's been up here in a while. Yeah. Forgot what this place looked like. The art of nature, of course. It changes every month. Yeah, I think we're in the clear. I think we are. What do you think, buddy? You think we're okay? Yeah. You're quite large to be a fishing spotter. Well, no, you're average size. My bad. Let's hope you guys don't jump in my kayak like you did 2 years ago. And start running around like crazy. And then climb on my leg. Yeah. Man, let me go ahead and keep going. Perfect. Not a sound. Maybe a couple birds, that's all. I keep trying to do these EVP sessions out here because I'm always so lucky recording in completely silent places like this. And I have 87% on the battery. I don't know if I'll get to one today. You know, I want to relax and drink, but they've given me some very good responses. And I can hear them half the time anyway. I can. You guys don't believe me. You don't. I know you don't believe me. Yeah. One of the times out here, one time up there by the Chattahoochee, way up North Georgia, I was out there chilling on my kayak and I was just strolling by recording. And one of them said, "You're deaf." Because they were talking to me and I wasn't really paying attention. And on the audios, probably one of the best EVPs I got that day, they said I was deaf because I wasn't listening to what they were saying. Man, I felt bad after that one. I've been listening hardcore ever since. Yeah. But the waters are shallow. You notice I'm out of my little boat. And what does that mean? No, not look around. You never want to see anything in here. You never will. I've been out here for at least 10 times. And the waters are usually murky because it rains a lot up here. Yeah, wherever the heck we are. Yeah, and this ancient creek always floods. And all the silt covers up everything, hardcore. The only thing I've ran out here with in the past 5 years has been an aluminum can, a couple of pieces of smashed metal, rusted metal, and that's it. And like 2 pieces of earthenware, nothing else, and a bunch of glass, garbage. Yeah, but I think I have a nice fancy piece of metal right here. Let me see if I can get this thing out of here. I already know what that is, just an old piece of metal, that's it. The only thing you can actually see out here. Let me see if I can get this thing out before my kayak flows away at 0.5 mile an hour. But I already know what that is. I recognize that pattern any day. What the heck? I can't get it out. Oh, dang it. It's not metal. Crap, man. I'm going to have to clean this thing out. Since I already picked it up, I might as well pull it out of here. Man, that looked like a piece of metal. It did. One of those old school rusted pieces from like the 1940s or something. Man, dang it. When does this expire? Sale by May 15th of what year? 2003? Let me go ahead and get the sand out of here, return it back to nature, and then take the plastic garbage out of here. Man, what a bummer. I thought that was a fancy piece of metal I could add to my art. Dang it. Perfect. Not a sound, of course, except for the airplane. Again, right when I'm beginning a part of a video. Perfect. Not a sound I hear. Except with a couple of birds. That's all. Dang, the mountain laurels are beautiful out here. I love this time of year. Man, I can hang out under those bushes all day. I could. But, you know, that's after a couple of rides at Six Flags or something. You know, whitewater. Dropping off the CN Tower. Then I'll come out and hang out all day. Man, but check it out. Shallow waters. Exactly. Yeah. The kayak started, you know, scraping the bottom. But you know what that means? You know exactly what that means. No, not look around. We're really not supposed to out here. And I'm going to respect that, like I told you that probably 1,000 times in my videos. But yeah, you know exactly what that means. Time to get my butt up, my sore back out of this dang kayak. Been sitting down on this hard thing for like 4 hours. No, not really. Like 3 hours, just about. Man, I tell you, my back is in bad shape like crazy, people. It is. All these injuries I had when I was a child. A daredevil I was. Trying to create some kind of wings or something and fly off the back of the house, my grandpa's house down in Harris County. Yeah, stacking pillows like 30 feet below and a mattress just in case it didn't work out. And of course, as you know, it never worked out. Yeah, all that kind of stuff I did. Putting up basketball rims made out of old school metal, you know, bicycle rims. Yeah, falling out of a tree right on my butt, fracturing vertebrae, all sorts of stuff. You know, I haven't had any surgeries or anything like that at all. Never. And I'm just dealing with the pain. I know. But I'm not good at sitting down, guys. I'm not. That's why I had to turn the tables and get out of the chair and just be active as I can. Yeah, but it's not good, people. It's not. I know I need to go to a chiropractor, not a chiropractor, but a surgeon or something, a spinal surgeon. Yeah, have them operate on me, fix me up a little bit. Yeah. But I've had some rough times with it. All those nerves being compressed after I sit down. Yeah. Every time I sit down on something for a long period of time, it destroys many things inside of me. It alters my digestive system, my liver, the way it functions, my intestines, the way they function, my stomach, the way it functions. My left arm will start twitching, all that kind of stuff. What am I supposed to do? Stand up for the rest of my life? I don't know about that one, guys. I don't. But I guess it's time that we start walking. It's going to get a little deep up there. It is. But I got to get off my back for a while. Yeah. But I know you might be tempted to look around. But guess what? You're not going to find anything out here. And I guarantee you, if they made any kind of artifacts up here, it's going to be made out of chert. It will be. Not any kind of quartz. But how do I know that? I've never found anything up in this creek before. This ancient creek. The only thing I run across are pieces of metal, aluminum cans. In one trip up here one time, I found nothing at all except a piece of plastic. And that made me proud that this place is always going to be heavenly. That's why I always come up here. Just get away from it all. Yeah, dang. But you're not going to find anything out here historic. Nothing at all. For some reason, I don't know what it is about that. Yeah, probably because the locals up the creek, about another 5 miles, take it all. They find it in their backyard, whatever. Yeah, that's got to be the answer. Because I have not seen one single piece of evidence out here. Ever. And today's not going to be any different. But we're not going to look around. I'm just going to chill and drink my Budweiser. Maybe tell you a few stories or something. Yeah. But there's something up there on the left-hand side that was an adventure of mine last year. I climbed all the way up there in my creek walking shoes that kept falling off to try to get to some outcropping that overhangs. And I thought it was like where the natives used to hang out. But there's no way that anybody's going to live up there or even climb up there. No way. You can't climb down unless you're a professional, just about. Yeah, but I need to go back up there and ask some questions. Because something very monumental happened up there to us. It did. When I was up there, you saw their faces. I outlined them for you. There was 3 of them. But there was definitely more than 3. I could tell you that right now. I'm looking at one right now. I am. Well, if I move 3 inches to the left, they're going to disappear. Dang it. Let me see if I can get him on camera. He's tiny. But it's that perspective. He's within that triangle right there. Hold on. I'm seeing him with my eyes, but I'm not seeing him on the camera. Oh well. At least I can see him. Dang. Let's wave to him. Yeah, you're not going to see him. Only I see him. He's like right there. Yeah. Yeah. Now he disappears when I move. That's probably one of the chairs that hang up there in those rocks. Their face. Dang it. When I was up there last time, I've been meaning to come back and ask them more questions. I went all the way up there just to hang out. And I saw them right off the bat. 3 of them. And one of them said, they said my name, and they said, "You're our savior." I don't understand that. What do they want me to do? Take some rocks from the cliff? I don't know. What am I supposed to save? I'm not going to destroy your face just to, have you go someplace else. You do that already. Look at me down here talking like this. In the waters of eternity. I should be up there on that cliff up there, asking them questions. I know they're still going to be there, but that was about 6 o'clock that night. That's 4 hours away from now. It is. Which means the sun's got to be in the right spot to show their face with the light, the contrast, the angle, everything at the point which we saw it. But guess what? Exactly. It's getting cloudy, which means their face is probably not going to be able to be seen. Yeah. Let me go ahead and explore a little bit. I got to get more tired so I feel better tomorrow. Not a sound. Cool. Beautiful out here. I know sometimes it helps to have the clouds around so you can get that transition of light and life out here. Man, oh, hummingbird. Man, I'm glad to see you. Heck yeah. I think I need to get a hummingbird feeder. There's 2 of them up there. You don't see them. They're tiny. But still, man. Water's getting kind of deep out here. Yeah, but I'll tell you about these dang back injuries of mine. You're going to love this story right here. I'm going to tell you. That's why I keep coming out here, to keep begging for their forgiveness or something. Begging for their help to try to repair my body the right way. Yeah, man. I'll tell you what, though. These dang injuries of mine, man, I just don't know what to do. You're going to love this not idea, but this little story. One of the problems that I have. One of my vertebrae in my thoracic area is shifted and tilted to the side. It is, and it's also rotated because of all my, problems in the past, working out heavy, trying to be a bodybuilder, all that kind of stuff. When I was hardcore, all that kind of, I used to curl 80 pounds, work out with 70s. People thought I played for the Falcons. No, in a different way I did, in my own mind. They thought I played for the Braves. So you look exactly like Chipper Jones. Yeah, ladies coming up to good old Da Vinci. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. People want to take pictures on the side of the road. Yeah, sitting out there at the good old Starbucks at Peachtree Center. People just walk up and want to take pictures with me. Man, if only I could see those pictures today. Those were some good times just hanging out in the city. Yeah. But I'll tell you one thing though, that dang vertebrae of mine, one of them, the way it's rotated and shifted, where the pointy side of it is jammed up against my erectate spinea, whatever you want to call that thing. I can't even say that with my sinuses. Yeah, I know you chiropractors know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, but that pointy little edge of it is jammed up into that muscle. And every time I walk around, every time I do something that involves my back, it's almost like a piece of glass. Yeah, or like a needle going into that muscle. And it's been like that for at least 15, 20 years. Man, I know you guys are going to say, but Da Vinci, why don't you just go ahead and go to the doctor, the spinal surgeon? Because I don't have the time. I don't. I want to make time for this instead. I do. Yeah, I can deal with the pain. I can. I'm ancient. Yeah, man, the good old days. All the things I used to do in my life, things that I never told you guys before. Never did. Man. Yeah. Ooh, a finger pointer piece of wood. Huh. Probably tell me to lay down in the waters. Maybe I'll feel better. Yeah, but dang. I've got to tell you guys about my different kind of art in the past. Like 12, 15 years ago. Yeah, a long time ago, I used to have commissions. I did. To create these large buildings and all. These large, skyscrapers and large buildings. But it was a different kind of commission. Probably the largest model buildings you'll find on the internet in a different way. Yeah, I used to have commissions for this. Should I even tell you this? Should I even tell you this? Yeah, I had commissions to create fake, like, model buildings and all, skyscrapers for a softcore porn site. Back in like 2005, 2006, and 2007. I don't even know if the website's still up. That was back in the, ooh, beautiful. That was back in the good old days. One of my major commissions I ever had. Yeah. That was a good time right there. That kept me busy for a little while. Yeah, just taking garbage, just taking all sorts of stuff and just making these crazy looking buildings and ship them off to the guy. Softcore porn site. Yeah, and all they did was the ladies would walk around in their bikinis like, you know, Godzilla and knock over my buildings. That was it. That's what the site was. Yeah, they would just walk around in their lingerie. I mean, you're talking about, these are some serious softcore porn sites. I mean, it's just like more innocent than Victoria's Secret, for real. Yeah. But that's all they did. They didn't strip naked or anything like that. I laughed my butt off for like years after that, watching them knock over and destroy my buildings like Godzilla, in their bikinis and all, in their panties. That was wild. Not really one of my proudest moments, but still, it made me some money. It did. Yeah. I wonder when my next commission's going to come. I don't know. Crystal clear, and the sun came back out. It hasn't been out for a minute, but look at this. You talk about clarity, man. Look at what the wildlife is doing out here. I think it's the deer, because I see deer steps. Yeah, cool though, man. They're digging for artifacts. Like, I guess that's the reason we're not allowed to look for artifacts out here, because they're the ones who, you know, have that right to do so. They've been digging hardcore for something. Probably turtle shells or something. I don't know. I don't want to think about that. Let's hope that's not going to be the case. But yeah, I'll tell you something though. Man, one of the largest commissions I ever had was a commission that never really happened. It's something I'm so proud of. Yeah, but it never happened because of the building not being built. I don't know if I told you this before, but for about 10 years of my life, from about 2005 to 2015, 2017, right before I went back into architecture school, I was probably and considered the best real estate urban photographer in the Southeast. I was. Yeah. City skylines, all that kind of stuff, buildings, construction, real estate, all throughout the city of Atlanta. The big building booms and all. Even through the crash, I was out there taking sunset pictures of the skyline. Some of the best ones you'll ever see. Yeah, until the cameras got better. I'm yet to get started back on that though. I know. Then they had the drones going on, making me feel I need a $7,000 drone or something just to keep up with the times. But still, man, that was a good time right there. But one of the largest commissions I ever had that never happened. Yeah. Was for me to supply one of my monumental Atlanta pictures, skyline pictures, to plaster walls inside of a lobby of a massive hotel in Midtown. Yeah. Probably one of the largest prints. They were going to give me a pretty penny for that thing too. They were. It was supposed to fill up the entire part of the lobby behind the front desk. Yeah. Emails back and forth for at least a few months. And guess what happened? Yeah, the building was never built. Dang. Ooh, we have a piece of natural art. I'm taking this thing. I know it's garbage. It's garbage. It's just another thing that shows you what the laws of nature do to our art in a way. Look at that. Man, they smashed it good and colored it just right. That's going on the top shelf in my Da Vinci studio. Dang. My kayak keeps floating away while I'm trying to look at this beautiful thing right here. I know it's garbage. It is. But look at what the laws of nature did to it. That belongs in a museum in a different way. Yeah. There's a spider crawling on me. He's been on me for about 10 minutes. He's telling me he's scared. He doesn't want to get dropped into the water. Hold on 1 second. Come on, fella. There you are. All right, where do you want to go? Come on. No, not that one. There we go. Here he goes. Heck yeah. Let me go ahead and sit down and drink all my Budweisers. It's that time of day. It's about 3:30. I don't know if I should do a reference picture. Times like this, I do not really want to remember. I know it's just relaxing, that's all. But drinking is not really anything to be proud of. It's not. It's just a part of my hobbies. That's all. If you thought I didn't drink in the past, you guys are crazy. Man, check it out. I have been gradually wearing a hole in these brand new creek walking shoes. Tells you how much I wear these things. Yeah. Not around the house. These things never leave the Da Vinci vehicle. Yeah. Never do. They always end up in nature. Man. I give them an opportunity to try to help create art within it in a different light. Man. But there's something about that face. I know. Yeah. You guys. Man, another one. I can only see with my eyes and not the camera. I can't match it up with the camera though. That's when you know you have the gift to see their faces. Man, when you can only see them with your own eyes and the camera doesn't pick it up. When things go backwards in a different way. Dang it. I'm trying to show you guys what I'm looking at. You got to remember, they're always going to be set at the angle. One of the angles of the Metatron cube. Yeah. I'll tell you about that. Oh, there he is right there in the center screen. Right there. Tiny. Perfect face. But too tiny to take a picture of. Transition's just right. Let me walk towards him right quick. It's he and a she. Always the eyes and the nose sometimes. Get my ancient butt out of this kayak. But I know the second I move, it's going to change the perspective of it. I've got to be at that same angle. I know the closer I'm going to get, they're going to disappear. And they just did. Dang it. Can't see them anymore. Well, let me just go to where they are. Everything works with the cube. I know that. I know that, God. I do. I know that. You're not there anymore. But you are. Because you are everything. And we have to be in the perfect light, perfect perspective, perfect understanding, perfect colors, perfect everything. Yeah, to see you, as well as the others that represent you. That's why you guys told me to come and find you many years ago on one of those videos. Yeah, you're not there now. But you are. I know that for a fact. Universe is a strange place. Man. Yeah, but everything matches up with what the cube stands for. And sometimes the flower of life. Geometry. Shape, color, tone, angles, dimensions. They're perfect from one single location at a certain distance away. I guarantee it's going to match up with one little segment of some line in the cube. Yeah, but I've already seen you guys a few times today. And I'll see you even more later on. Let me go ahead and finish getting my buzz on. Yeah. Bam. Perfect. Heaven, of course. Reference picture. Man, look at that one. Light's just right. Got the trees, the leaves, the yellow. Thanks, guys. Yeah, you better believe I kept going. About another 1.5 miles up the creek. Not looking for anything, just trying to do cross country backwards through the water. Trying to get that workout in. A different kind of calisthenics, I guess you can say. Yeah, I'm going to be tired for the next 3 days, which is a great thing. They're making me better. They're making me stronger. Which means I have to challenge myself to get stronger. Yeah, the back and everything. The mind, soul. And it requires coming out. Yeah, man. Even the gym can't beat this thing. Yeah. Look at these logs that need to be moved. Like a law of nature. Maybe I'll do that next time. It's already like 6 o'clock. I better get the rowing my butt out of here. But I have a specific spot to make it to. About another 500 or 600 feet. And then I'm just going to trek out of here backwards. Let the waters carry me out. Perfect. Bam. The challenge, the slippery boulders out here. And I'm trying to go hardcore. I am. Man, I miss the gym. I do, but this is my kind of new gym. Man, dang. 2.5 miles already. I got to make it to that white zone up there, the white water. And then I'm going to turn around and just chill and get on out of this heaven. Leave these angels alone out here for now. Damn. Look at that. Perfect. Yeah, made it up here to my limit where I have to turn back and look through the light. Man, beautiful out here. I love coming up here. I can barely make it up here. I can barely make it because you're going against a current for like 4.5 miles. But then it's free reign once you get past this point. Yeah, dang. But it's about 5:30. It is. It's about time I turn around and just chill. Yeah. It's probably going to take a good 3 hours just to get back to the parking location. I think I'll just go ahead and not party, but paddle hardcore on the way back. Yeah. Perfect. What a great beginning to a week, even though this is Sunday. I'm going to be feeling good tomorrow. Feeling like I did something. You don't know that truth. You don't. The older you get, you got to go backwards in order to feel younger. You do. You got to eat good nutrition. You got to work extra hard in order to go backwards with your health in a good way. To feel younger, to get stronger, to maintain that body, whatever it is. Man, I wish all the gyms were open again, but it'll never take me away from this place. The gym is mostly my wintertime gig for about 5.5, 6 months. Let me go ahead and go backwards so I can feel younger, of course. Oops, my bad. Dang. I got spiders crawling on me. Oh no, the can's getting away. You guys are crazy. I'm trying to pick up nature, clean it up on my way back to the parking area. 5 miles down the waterways. Dang. Dang, laws of nature. I remember you had a big sandbar up here last time. It's all gone, just like the natural light. Dang. It's going to make it seem like I had 13 beers today. If anybody was to see us. I don't think so. You guys crazy with that one. Beginning to the evening. Heck yeah. Well, nice blue sky in the background, in the backdrop. Heck yeah. I don't know what direction that's pointing into. I have no clue. But heck yes. Looks like something's blowing this way, don't you think? Where's the lightning, Yeshua? Where is it? Is that your face right in the middle? Peeking over the trees, the horizon. Let me take a reference picture right quick. It's probably not going to be right though. Dang. Looks like we have some hefty thunderstorms coming pretty quick. I better hurry up and get down there. Another 2 miles. I know you saw that big fish. Yeah. Man, lightning's about to come anytime. I guarantee you that one. Let's have it rain for about 3 or 4 days nonstop, guys. You better believe it. Thank you, God, for the rain. Man, perfect timing. Downpour for miles. Heck yeah.